up, so I'm sorry if I sound groggy.
That's all right. I don't care. All right, let's take a look.
Never mind the 1-8 normal game from last night.
Oh, dang.
What's up?
You lose? You said you lost all your placements?
Yeah, the five most recent ranked games. So it's a Zaya, two Kaisas, Caitlyn, and a Jinx.
Okay. That sucks. I've had some rough placements myself. I keep getting filled. Not like auto
I
filled,
was
like my secondary position, which has been super frustrating.
I have been seeing a lot of that on the Kaisa server as well. A lot of people were saying they were getting their secondary roles. One guy, he queues bot lane support, and he played 4 support games.
I'd be so mad. Yeah, I think 50% of my games so far, actually, 4 of my losses have all been on either all secondary positions. I've only been filled once, and I won that one and got double LP. It was awesome. I got like 90 LP, but
Jeez.
then everything else has been horrible. Okay.
Yeah.
Which game do you want to go over?
So the the 12 and 5 Kaisa game is one that it looked like I did well, but if you go into even like graphs, for being 12 and 5, people were telling me that I didn't really do a lot of damage. So that was a game where I had a lead in lane. It was the Varus Rel,
Mhm.
and I feel like I didn't actually transition it well
Yeah.
into other parts of the game. Another game would be oh, what's another game? Um, the Jinx game is one that I feel like I didn't actually play lane very well.
Mhm.
And a lot of people have been saying focus on winning the first like 10 to 15 minutes and you'll win the rest of the game. So that's kind of where I'm at. Like I'm learning the role. I came from top lane.
Okay.
Um, and I feel like I'm not playing the lanes right. But then also, like I said, if I get ahead, I feel like I'm not applying myself
Okay.
from being ahead.
Well, I think we can if um if this game goes quick, I can take a quick look at your laning on Jinx and we'll see what happens.
Kaisa is currently my most played AD carry, just because I was wanting to learn the champion.
Yeah. Are you you're saying other people are like your friends, or are these like people that you've gotten coaching from?
They're not people that I've gotten coaching from. They're people that I've been asking around, talking to some other like Emerald, Diamond Masters players.
Okay. Okay. I don't think waiting in this bush is ever good, especially with how fast minions come now. Like you have to get in these bushes early.
Okay.
If like it's so it was important last season, but there was like way more time and everything.
Hmm.
But getting bush control is so important because
Okay.
and you want to be able to ideally hit the wave first. But Kai'Sa's not a very strong laner typically, so lanes can be pretty hard, especially against something like Varus. But let's see what happens here.
My Thresh primarily gave me a lot of space to work with. They were pretty good.
Good. Good. Okay. Right here, I'm already pinging to all in because like you're pretty much guaranteed to get these two minions before him because Rel is like AFK over here. I'm just
Right.
spamming my Thresh. Hey, like let's take a level 2 fight.
Okay, so basically, like we get this last.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
he went to go do it anyways, but you're not always going to get supports that are going to be playing like smart like this.
Yeah.
Um,
So sometimes you just want to communicate and just ping like
right, exactly.
we're about to hit level 2.
It's
Okay. Fine.
it's always a good idea, and the higher you go, the more people will ping. Even where I'm at in Diamond, people don't ping very much, but I'm trying to always ping in my games. Like even the simple things, like hey, I'm going back to lane or something like that, which that's
Right.
overkill. But just the idea that like anytime like my lane phase is over, I'm pinging. I'm going mid. I'm going to Herald. All these things. If I see the jungler on the map, I try and ping that. But just it's really important to be pinging a lot. Wow, what a good hook. Ooh.
I think I think we talked in chat, me and the Thresh there, where I was just kind of like, I didn't realize they were going for. I guess I flashed early, but he was like, I should have just flashed.
Yeah, he definitely should have. I'm trying to. I think your decision is fine here. It sucks that you're not gonna be able to plug that in, but that's how. That's fine.
Not trying to fight.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure I blew barrier when we were all inning at level 2.
Yeah. Which is fine. And it's a level 3 volley bear. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. That was tough. Ooh.
Oh, my build in this game. I found in the Kaisa server, people were talking about some Chinese build that somebody saw on Twitter. It's crit focused, so I'm not building on hit. I am building kind of troll. Item wise, it's
Oh, you got that
let's
new item in there. Wow, Storm Razor.
Storm Razor
Ginzu's.
into Storm Razor Ginsu is the new like ult item, i.e. I think I went Mortal Reminder this game, but it says Lord Dom's and Zanya's.
Whoa. That's an interesting build. What is the point of Ginzu's if you're going crit? For the AP then?
I think it's for the AP, yeah. I think that's the only reason why.
That's so interesting. That seems I'm not a good enough player to make comments on builds and things like that. That just seems really, really strange. Because it's like you're kind of going crit, you're kind of going I don't even know, because then you're starting to build
It's all over the place.
It is all over the place. It seems like it would just delay all of your power spikes.
You don't get Evolve W until Zanya's.
Right.
So
if you're going crit, that's fine. But
yeah.
I don't know. I've not. Storm Razor's been an irrelevant item for 2 seasons now, so I don't remember the stats that gives either. Wow. I can't believe he shuffled her back.
Let's set it back in.
Yeah, because she just used all of her abilities.
That is something that I think I struggle with is if somebody uses their cooldowns, of using that as an opportunity to fight more.
Mm-hmm. We don't. I was gonna say we definitely don't fight. Not until these guys get here. Whoa, he just got out over here. I wouldn't chase this. Let these guys take this, or let your support go and take that. Especially because if you're trying to chase this, and you're chasing him for another 10-15 seconds, they're gonna crash this, and you're gonna miss this whole wave.
Yeah, I don't think I chased. I
Okay,
tagged him with the W, and then
that's
I
good.
just hoped and prayed that he would die
No, that's really good.
fast enough to get an assist.
I'm glad to see that because it would have never been worth. I mean, he didn't even kill him until 5:30, and then they would have gotten plate. They would you would
What
have
a
lost all the
great,
minions. And
yeah.
it would have just been so good decision. Hmm. That's okay. So you didn't get a freeze because you autoed all of these, and now it looks like you're backing. Okay, I was gonna
And then I
say.
missed all the minions because of that.
Yeah. I was fine. Like I think the idea there was fine. But all of these autos, like you're kind of not making. It was like, oh, I'm gonna freeze it, but no, I'm not. And then now we're gonna hard push.
Would that have been the? That's also something the pushing. So, if those three minions were full HP where they were,
Mm-hmm.
that would have frozen.
That would have been fine. I
And
mean,
so,
like freezes never freeze like they used to. I don't know how long you've been playing. Like 4 or 5 seasons ago, and way before.
okay,
Freezing used to be like super OP, but Riot changed it where because freezing makes it so like if you get a lead in lane, it kind of makes it so the enemy laners just can't play the game, especially in top. Like I don't,
yeah,
yeah, you were a top winner, so you know like if you're playing
yeah,
Malphite versus Darius, and Darius froze it under here a couple seasons ago, you just can't play the game, and then he can
yeah, you lost.
keep that for forever. So Riot didn't like that, so they made it so minions deal more damage to each other. So freezes are way harder to keep, and most of the time they only last for 2 waves maximum, and then they start slow pushing.
Right.
So
So,
the
but
thing,
then you said fast pushing right afterwards.
right? Yeah,
What
the
does that
thing
mean?
that I've always been told is, and this was from a challenger ADC. He always wanted me to have lane priority and to shove it to get towers. There are times to freeze it. There are times to slow push it, but the if you're unsure, like the best thing was what he would said, and maybe I'm misrepresenting what he was saying, is to push it and get tower because you want to get a lead in lane, take tower, get yourself out so you can be mid lane by around 15 minutes, so that way you can be available for the Rift Herald fight. There are times to freeze it, to hold it, and I think that would have been one of them. Because you're not going to be putting too much damage on the turrets, but it's so nice to get this chip damage off on turrets. Okay, if she
Right.
backs, we're hard shoving this. Yeah, hard shove instantly. As soon as she did that, I'm hard shoving. Yeah, I would use your Q and E at the same time, or your W and E. We're missing out on some attacks
Okay.
right here.
I
Like
see. I see.
QE is always a super easy one, and this is good. Yeah, it would have been a bait to come and hit this, but this is perfect. What a horrible lantern! You don't chase. Just go clear this. Yeah. Good so far. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Your Thresh is nailing some really good hooks, so that's really
Yeah,
nice.
that's what I was saying. My Thresh gave me a lot of like that.
Yeah, that was perfect. Ooh, I was gonna say, hang on a second. Just some simple mechanic things. You're level 6, like you have your ult. You can ult him. Did you know? Okay, it is leveled. As soon as
Yeah,
she goes
I
up,
leveled
just
it.
yeah, immediately ult. Cause I don't know if you're gonna have to use your. Okay, that's good. Yeah, very small thing. That's totally fine because you still have your ult, obviously. But we can just dodge that.
Yeah, using the ult.
Right.
I don't think I do that enough. Using the ult to dodge.
Well, Kaisa. So, Kaisa early. The reason Kaisa hits such a good power spike level 6 is because you can auto, alt, auto. It's like a
It's an auto reset.
auto
Yeah,
reset.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And so that's how you get a ton of damage off on Kai'Sa. Like that's one of like her main kill threats in lane. Unironically, is auto alt, and then you auto it instantly, and then he's already dead. But it worked out. I mean, it was a really good hook and good play. So. Wow. Okay, for sure. Now we're always looking to fight anytime because you're so far ahead of this Varus. As long as it's a 2v2, and even sometimes whenever Volibear comes, because they don't really have a reliable way to jump on you with Thresh around. That's fine. Yeah, Volibear's top side. This is good. This is perfect. What you're doing, shoving it in, getting damage on plates. This is great. Because it's like, yes, you can freeze it or you can slow push it, force them to get here and kill them. But after you kill Varus so many times, it's like, okay, what's the point? You're not freeing yourself up on the map enough to affect the rest of the game and stop this Zed from just outscaling and annihilating you every team fight. So that's why you want to take towers and get out of lane.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say we can. He doesn't have all, so we can zone her out. Yeah, this would be a great opportunity for a auto. You have barrier still and flash in case you like have to dodge anything. But Rell used everything. I don't think you die here. I think you get a kill.
Okay, so just it's windows like that where it's like I don't know if I should. If fighting is inting or if fighting is
yeah,
she uses her full combo here.
Right. I like that you said window. I tell that to students all the time. Like there's windows of opportunity to like push your lead and capitalize further. And the higher you climb, the smaller those windows get. This would be something that I'm looking for sure. I have all summoner spells. Thresh still has ignite. I'm alting over here and then just keep on autoing. Yeah, because you don't have any more abilities. But I don't think he already used all of his too, so yeah, Thresh didn't need to die there. So that was just a missed opportunity. Like you get the kill, but Thresh dies for it. Yeah, just commit to it. All of these back clicks are crazy because they're also super focused on Thresh. I mean, ulting over here would put them on you, but like she doesn't have anything for 3 seconds. He doesn't have anything for 15 seconds, and I don't want to make it seem like you have to keep track of all of the cooldowns, like what you mentioned earlier.
But if I see them,
right? But if you see them, like you know that Rel W is a long, like most cooldowns early, like big abilities are going to be at least 10 seconds, and then they're 2v1ing him, and then we're just kind of so yeah. Just I
kind of let him die when I Yeah, I probably should have recalled here. I wasn't expecting him to just do exactly what he's doing here.
I'm wondering why on that wave we didn't recall, because you're low. Varus has respawned already. So I get this isn't a cannon wave, so it's tempting. Maybe you were short for your item, but surely not. You have 1,300 gold.
No, I think if I'm gonna be honest with myself. It was probably just that I wanted to try to get another crash when I reset.
Yeah, that's just a tempo thing where you had the crash. You could have like you had enough for your items. So you backed and had enough like with the 2 minions that you got to get control ward. So you just kind of messed up your tempo a bit.
Yeah.
Okay, she's dead. No. Don't click this way. Like, we see Volibear on the map, we see Zed, we see Vladimir. I'm clicking this way to try and kill her. You're so strong. I mean...
Okay.
Yeah. That's just a small thing.
because I would have been here earlier.
Right. Well,
Or-
even here,
right.
so it's like you're in front of her. So this whole time you could be in between her and her tower, but you immediately give up position.
I walked. Yeah, I walked behind.
And
her.
looking at
Oh,
your
fuck.
damage, which I don't know, I'm kind of hating the Storm Razor look right now.
It's not good.
I was gonna say because you're doing negative damage. But even so, like you weren't putting yourself in a position to really even get the kill in the first place.
Right, because I immediately gave up whatever threatening position I had.
Exactly.
Okay.
Hmm. I don't think we fight this. Good. They're trolling by taking that. Just go bot. No. Yeah, this whole fight that they took, which you did is fine. I would have just went back bot.
Instead of trying to help with the fight
Right,
at all.
because like they already took the dragon. What are we fighting over?
Right.
Like this is such a useless fight, and we don't even get anything from it. So I would have recognized that here and stopped trying to path here. Coming to get this mid wave would be fine, but actually, honestly, now at this point, I think I would just take over mid wave. Looking at it, because it's 14 burns,
Yeah.
So just stay mid, hopefully. I never I was gonna say if Thresh goes bot, it doesn't make any sense. This is fine. You live this. Yeah. Okay, so now my goal right here, our jungler's full health. We know that Zed went back sometime. Varus's bot being useless. So I'm gonna shove this out and I'm gonna ping like, hey, let's go fight for this. Because Varus obviously can't show up. You get priority on this. Zed will ideally answer this, and then you
And we know that
Thresh
Volibear just
everybody.
fucked bot lane.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so we shove this one out. And we don't even need to help now, because like you said, we did see Volibear. And Kha'Zix is taking this. There shouldn't be any threat on him. So we can just take this turret. Yeah.
At this point, I was very scared of the Zed.
I think that's a good decision. It would definitely have to be an outplay. Like, your Thresh has been pretty good. He might land a hook, but I think that's fine. I wouldn't walk up to an 8-1 Zed either. What are we doing?
I don't know what I'm doing here.
He didn't need help. So we just gave up a full minion wave for that.
Right.
A cannon wave
get an equal plate.
to boot, yeah. Just to share the last plate of a turret.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really bad. Just stay mid. Trundle doesn't need any help. If you shoved this wave out first and then went, I would have thought better of it. Good patience. He did use ult, but that would have been hard to see when you
Yeah, that's
Yeah, that was rough. I was gonna say, even whenever we were here, I was like, in these moments, I get so scared that I'm gonna accidentally click the rift and take it. And
I think that was intentional.
that was intentional, but no way am I ever. That's so funny. Because the eye is open.
Um,
Oh man.
if I remember this game correctly, the Silas and the Trundle do stuff like that a lot.
Yeah, that was really cool. So let's see how much gold we have. Yeah, we're sticking around a long time. Again, kind of a tempo thing, because we went bot. That took 30 seconds to come back. Missed that whole wave. And then we really didn't give ourselves a good back time, because then it was like, oh, now we're gonna use Herald. But if you had taken this wave, backed, or then went
If
bot
I
or
pushed
something
out,
like
if
that,
I pushed
right.
out the wave and then recalled, that would have been a good
Yeah,
recall
but now,
timer.
now we're kind of stuck, because it's like, well, now I have to answer these lanes because they're shoving. Like, they got backs off. I didn't, but
Yeah.
then they're going to shove this one in. And again, now you're going to be late to the next team fight. I just get, oh no, this is so bad, man. This is so bad. What are we doing?
I think I was pinging that I was close to an item at this point.
That's okay. Buying Ginzu's outright is crazy. I mean, that's awesome that you got it. That's
But
crazy.
sitting on that much
I was gonna
gold.
say, sitting on that much gold is insane. That
Right.
essentially the Varus that you absolutely dominated in lane was stronger than you for however long, because he had an item and a half.
Right, because I missed that recall where I could have recalled, but instead I went down bot lane.
Yeah.
And essentially just wasted time.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is just a question outside of even just tempo? What is like a good number to recall on as far as gold wise?
I mean, it depends on what items you're buying. I wouldn't think of it. Obviously, yes, you want to buy the largest component you can whenever you're backing. So, like, if I'm backing for Rageblade, I want at least 875 so I can buy pickaxe. Or if I'm buying, you know, like, you want the largest amount. So if you're buying Yunta, you want the BF sword or serrated dirk for the 1,000 gold for collecting.
What I am hearing though
Yeah.
is that the timing is far more important than how much money I have in
Yeah,
my
like
pocket.
you
Okay.
if you're full HP, full mana, and you're like, this is a good back time, but you have 600 gold, then yeah, I would be fine with sticking around, because it's like, there's really not a crit cloak that gives 15% crit chance isn't really going to be worth it. But if you
Right.
have like 1,500 gold for a while, and it's like, whoa, like, what are we doing? Like, you're leaving those windows again, like you just said, the windows of opportunity for you to come back to lane stronger, to where you'd be able to duel some of these guys better or get picks. Missing that. Wow. I think you're
I die
dead.
here.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're definitely there. What were you going over here for, anyways?
I was gonna go get that top wave. I think that's all I was doing.
Yeah, you just gotta. Your job as ADC
That's
is just mid.
Yeah. The Silas was here, so I was just like, well, he's
That's
taking the
alright.
mid waves.
Share a wave with them for at least one wave, and then think about moving top. But you guys have
Okay.
no vision all the way out through here. You just got to think about like what your battle lines are, kind of thing. You have this ward,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
that doesn't tell you anything about here. And this wave is pushed in, so it's like, okay, either somebody pushed this in, or Vladimir's been doing nothing for the past 10 minutes, and he definitely
Right.
hasn't been doing nothing. I think this is the hardest time to play, like, this situation to play ADC, because it's like they have a super fed Zed. You're like the only one on your team that's like significantly ahead of your laner, and so it's
Mhm.
like you have to be the one to do stuff and carry, but it's hard to play around Zed. Whoa, yeah. I wouldn't mess around with an 8 and 2 Zed like that. I would immediately auto ult. But now for sure we need to push this out. We see 2 here, we see 1 here. The only one that's not accounted for is Varus, so just push this out. Yeah, don't even worry about this fight.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Definitely don't go bot.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
I think I go bot.
Yeah, we're gonna wait. This again, we're wasting so much time. You have 1,000 gold. What's your next item? Oh, this is that new item.
Yeah, this is the new ult item.
Look how all this though. You just missed another cannon,
Right.
and they're not even fighting over anything. Like Dragon's not even up, and now we're missing our opportunity to push because now Zed's back.
And then I kill myself here, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. And look how much they get. Okay, but you did get the kill. Even if you pushed mid first and then went down, that would have been a better decision. But I don't think going. Like, it's good that you got the kill and cleaned it up. But look how much they got. They just absolutely annihilated this turret. They got
They got 3, 4 plates off. Yeah.
Because anytime you leave a turret like this now, it absolutely gets decimated by those things.
Okay. So just in general, question for like that sort of situation. Even if I'm like, let's just say I am quote the carry for this game, and my team is fighting on the side lanes. It's better to just focus on getting gold for myself rather than trying to cover.
Yeah, I don't want to make you think like, oh, this is the strict rule. Like, only go mid, only do this. Because rules are meant to be broken in League.
Right.
Like, but I'm just trying to tell you, like, you want the team to play around you, not you playing around a bad, like, your Silas getting caught out by this Volibear or whatever happened. I didn't look at the whole fight. But your Silas getting caught out. Because then, instead of, like, a fight where you get things set up, where you take mid, you ping your team to come to Baron, now you're here, and they have to fight into you. Now you're going towards the tail end of a fight, where you're trusting that they're going to get Vladimir low enough to kill him without his whatever runes he's going.
Right.
I don't know if he has. He doesn't. Okay. Essentially, where he's not going to be able to pop off on you guys, as well as Volibear getting his triumph up, where he gets health back. You want to make the decisions that are like, you don't want the 50-50 decisions. You want like the 60-40 or
The most
70-30,
guaranteed, the most guaranteed chance that I have, regardless of what that is.
Right.
I see.
Okay, so Drake's up. Like, we can. There should be another wave that we can push before this Drake comes up for sure. And I'm pinging, like, I would ping my, like, Thresh, like, hey, just be around me for a lantern. Because 30 seconds, this whole minion wave is going to be here, and then another minion wave is going to...
So if I'm at the minion wave and then Thresh is in between me and the team, he can...
Yeah, I mean, he could throw you a lantern, but think about it like this, right? So you don't clear this. So all of, like, somebody can enter in through here, being unseen. Now, it's hard to walk up to this. I don't deny that. It is hard. But if you ping your Thresh to help you out, it's a lot easier. You can clear this. But you push this, your minion wave comes in. Now you have vision of all of this area while they walk in. So you see where Zed is. And then you can think, okay, he's coming from this way. No, we don't know if he's coming from this way. He could be down here. He could be over here.
Right. So in this case, it's not even about the gold. It's that the minions themselves will give us vision of the lane.
It's not just about me, like the pressure that it applies. Because somebody, if this minion wave is down here, somebody's going to more than likely answer it. And if they don't, like if you see all 5 of them here and you're just pushing here, I'd be like, okay, I'll just take the turret.
Right.
Plus, if something goes wrong, like let's say you guys lose the team fight, if the minion wave's pushed here, they're not going to get this tower off of it. Now, if they kill you guys, the minion wave's here and it's way easier to push through. Whoa! How much HP was that? That's crazy.
30s, I'm pretty sure.
Wow, what is Silas?
Yeah, the Vlad was a bit of a menace.
Yeah. What is Silas doing? I don't think you guys can do that.
If I didn't have to recall at 1 HP, we might have had time. Maybe.
I don't know. You guys, it's not like you. I mean, it's not like Thresh isn't very healthy, and you need somebody to tank it. Trundle could.
That's true.
But Baron shreds. And Baron takes a long time to do too. It's not. Kai'Sa's fine at taking objectives, but she's not like the pinnacle.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, this is such an open map. Push this first. Push this first. Yeah. One team fight. You would have had the same, same if not greater effect. You see 3 of them here, right? You have vision of here. I would just quickly like whenever you were here. Different situation now. 'Cause
Just
we don't see that.
go
but
back to the-
Even so, just clear this out. There's one less minion on these cannon, or like one less minion. They're no longer 3 melees.
Yeah. They changed it to there's 2
so
melees now.
it's
Yeah.
Kai'Sa, that's actually kind of good for her because her Q doesn't have to be split among so many. Like you just need to push this out, and
Right.
then you can come forward.
And then even with that situation, I'm coming from a safer angle because
Right?
we
Yeah,
see
you're
3
coming.
from
Like
the
even
top spot.
even now, you had to loop all the way around, and you wouldn't have been doing anything. You would have just shoved this and then come over here where your team is. Like it changes the whole dynamic of literally everything.
And then I don't think we actually Baron.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're way too late. You don't have any life still either.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Oh, you have Bloodline. That would have been really hard though. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So we decided to like try Baron again versus thankfully Trundle at least got us this tower. But they're all dead for another 20 seconds, 30 seconds, 20 seconds. He's up in 10.
I
It's
could have
just an
pushed that
ADC.
top wave.
Yeah, get this. Yeah, get that. Get this. Literally push any wave. You have so many options here. And that would have been sitting gold. Which again would have applied us pressure and gotten us vision on who's coming up from this way.
Right.
This
Okay.
is good, that's fine.
Pay more attention to waves.
That's so insane. I hate watching that. Not for anything that you did. I mean, you are sitting right next to a shadow, but that just sucks that he just absolutely not. Okay, the melee range ult was one thing, that's for sure.
I could have ulted like out of his away from his shadows.
Ult over here at least, because you get hit by his E because of that.
Right.
Just a decent area. That just sucks. Yeah. Hell. I don't know if I'm playing Kai'Sa against a Zed. I don't know if I'm ever delaying Zhonya's that long. It's such a
Yeah.
good just like. Nope, I don't think I will. Even against Vlad, like you can use it.
So in
against
that
his ult.
situation, I could have killed him and then lived
Right? Exactly.
with his Anyas. Yeah.
Team's turret
At this point, yeah, Zhonya's would be for sure a 4th item, but you could accelerate a little bit. Because you would buy... What is Kai'Sa's built with? Rageblade into Nashers or something like... I don't remember.
Yeah, it's Kraken Slayer into
Kraken, that's what it is.
Rageblade
Kraken,
into-
Rageblade, yes. Yeah. And then you could have gone that, maybe. But against an assassin like this, like that's why I love playing Kai'Sa, because she can build Zhonya's, where every other ADC you have to build GA, which is useful every
Right.
300 seconds, like every like 5 minutes. Like, whoop de freaking
Yeah.
do. Zhonya's is every team fight just about, and that just means that every time Zed's in a fight, he's like, okay, well if I ult Kai'Sa, my ult's gonna be useless. Again, push this out. Look how okay.
because now the wave is pushing
Yeah, like
into
it's
us.
now pushing in. And if this pushes any further, then you're not gonna have any vision here. Then Zed's like, I can have any flank angle I want. which he's not gonna do that either because they're not pushing this. But you push this, they're more drawn to this area, of course, and it just helps give your team space and time to breathe.
I'd kill myself here.
I love that ult. I just hate the position of it. Because like you're hard committed. There's no getting out. But why not ult over here? Oh, did you get CC'd in the middle of that?
It looks like I did.
I think you did actually. By who? Oh, by Rel. Oh, by Volibear. Wait, what? No, that's Rel W, because you're airborne. Oh my goodness, what is this BS? That is insane. I'd be so pissed.
I thought I had it with that ult. I honestly don't even know what happened to me. I was just kind of like, oh, okay. I guess that was a bad ult.
No, watch Rel, watch Rel. Yeah, because she just mounted up. Oh my word. I would be pissed. Yeah, because actually, and now it does look like you were headed towards that way. That sucked.
Yeah, I was trying to put Zed and Varus in between me and the two tanks.
That would have been good. So okay, sorry. You did have a good ult. It just got interrupted by Riot.
Unlucky, I guess.
Unlucky. Okay, we're doing some damage. That's good. This is tripping me out with the towers.
Yeah.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Good.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Should I have kept pushing
No,
there?
no,
Or...
no, no,
Okay.
no. That was fun. Yeah, you could. We didn't know where Zed was, and if they turn on, like, you wouldn't have gotten tower, or anything. It is always good though to if you're able to push non-Baron minions, like when they have Baron like this, because that delays their push by another 30 seconds at least.
Right. True.
Yeah, like this. Like they're not getting any value out of that. So that's good. Your team is ahead. Your team is far harder to execute though than theirs because they've got. Well, Volibear's fully P. Kind of. Way tankier than anything you guys have though.
Yeah.
Trundle. Your
My
guys'
Trundle.
engaged, yeah. Yep. Push mid out.
Okay.
Yeah, especially
I think
nowhere's
this is where I ult and killed myself bot lane.
Oh my word, yeah. Yeah, no. Again, this is that idea before. This is the same exact thing, except this one's turning out bad. So if you'd push this first and then come here, number one, you would have for sure known, okay, like this is a horrendous fight. There's 3 of them. It's just a Sylas, he's gonna die. And Kha'Zix, what good is Kha'Zix on these 2 targets? Like he wants to be on Varus, not on these 2. That's crazy.
And then I ult in and then kill myself. Yeah.
So a lot wrong with that. But now instead of like this being slightly delayed, not much, but slightly delayed, now Zed gets to have some of these minions to push immediately rather than having to push it from back here. It's just seconds.
Right.
It makes it seem like it's so stupid, but
No, but I
it does make
understand.
a huge difference.
I have played League for many years. This is just the first time that I've actually been playing ranked. The seconds matter concept is not something I'm unfamiliar with. It's one of the reasons I was asking for coaching, is because I feel like I'm utilizing my time appropriately. I feel like I waste so much time.
Yeah, now we're just getting pushed in by these supers. It's like you can never really get away with that. We definitely don't want to be top just because you have this inhibitor. Like, this is constant pressure for your team.
Right.
It's
I don't need to walk top
yeah,
because
you
I have.
don't right. Like, if they're fighting, that's one thing. Like, this is a more okay fight because it's like if you get a pick, you for sure get Baron. But even so, I wouldn't never worry about here. I'm more worried about pushing these late, like, because you're not going to be able to take Baron until you guys take care of these super minions. Because these super minions, like especially bot lane, like this one is a massive pressure point. Because if you guys were to just try and Baron right now, this one's going to go all the way through, and Vladimir can just end the game if he so decided to. Yeah.
I think this one is where I kind of was autopiloting, and I didn't realize that my Jungler stole the Baron, and we just started fighting.
Oh, I didn't realize either. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they again.
Because my Kha'Zix typed in chat, just because I stole it doesn't mean you need to fight. And then we lost.
That's funny.
So with that game, the biggest takeaways was not pushing the waves that I was supposed to.
Yes. Yeah, you weren't using your lead to really affect the map. Like, there was never a point where I felt like, okay, this Kai'Sa is ahead and she's affecting the map more than anybody else in the game.
Okay. And that can be done through fighting around,
yeah,
or not even fighting,
taking
but
tower,
just pushing waves.
Yeah, taking tower, pushing waves. Like, let's see if I don't know if I remember which game it was in mine today, but I'll see if I can show you an example of what I'm talking about.
Minions have spawned.
I'm still getting used to these minions spawning so fast. Okay. Emilio's so strong level 1 just because he has 2 things of his E. So I'm always looking for like aggressive trades level 1. It's harder against Ashe, but even with Amelia, like, you're so strong. With Jinx, you want to use rocket form and take out the casters first if you can.
Yeah, on that first wave.
On the first wave, yep.
Okay.
Because their melee minions will have to walk up into your caster minions, which means they have to walk up further in the lane, and you can play way safer while hitting them.
Okay. Huh.
That is not my original idea. That is again, the same challenger guy that I was talking about earlier.
No. That Jinx is not a champ I actually play a lot. I just kind of got tilted from my 4 placements, and my 5th one I was like, I'll just gonna play a hyper carry, and if my games go late, I'll play a hyper carry.
So this trade that we did take, right? Which is fine and good. But now we're about to get level 2 first. Love that damage. That's great. And we're all the way back here. So you hit level 2, and they're an entire minion off of it. And we don't use anything. Like, he has W up, so even if you just walk forward and, like, pinging, you press Q, get, like, your huge rocket range. He gives you his W, which gives you even more, and you're just autoing them away from that, and they don't get level 2. Like, they have to wait until minions come into them.
Okay.
Oops.
Okay.
I looked up, I'm like, why can I see Shyvana?
This is a game where I definitely just feel like I wasn't playing lane right, for sure.
Why Ashe is getting so many autos off on you for free. Like, she just autoed you 2 times, and you did nothing. And Amelia just used everything on you. I just used that there, but watch. Sona's AFK as far as damage wise. She can shield her. But she autos you once, you get that minion, that's fine. But then she autos you again. You have everything Amelia on you. I don't even know if you took damage. Did you take damage? For sure you did.
I know Amelia did.
Okay, you're at 519. She gets to auto you here twice. 530, 470. And you go back to 470 almost immediately. And look, you have his shield on you right now. He pressed E
Right.
on you. And we're
So
not
this
using
is
that at
where-
all.
And the Ashe is walking into
Yeah,
our
and
minions.
Ashe is
so
just-
this is-
Like, I don't know if you guys win that because we didn't... Like, Ashe is really good at chasing people down, especially with her lethal tempo early because of her Q buff. But we missed opportunities to poke her and punish her for not getting level 2 first, which kind of allowed this situation. But even you're not using your support strengths to fight this. And even though you autoed half the amount of times as Ashe did, she's still at 300 HP, which is
Right.
absolutely bonkers. Emilio's such... I love playing with Emilio. Of course, Sona's really strong now, too. Oh. Did you see that? She has
Yeah.
barrier. Look, she's just walking away. You don't have any mana, so that sucks, but... I don't know, I felt like there was something there.
Yeah, I could have. It's the back clicking. It's like
Yeah,
giving
there's a
up
lot of
the
backlick.
position.
I'm not as upset with that one just because you're out of mana. This would be a fine time to freeze. Yeah, she's gotta come back and get this. Wow, she's taking a long time. Good giggly. Good. Oh my word. Yeah, that backclick actually kind of makes me mad. So, like,
Hit-
not
her
at
getting
you
in the
personally.
traps and then getting milioed.
Yeah, look how much damage you do to the, like... Emilio's like, yes, yes, do it! And
Just walk
we don't do
away.
anything with it.
Yeah.
Like, you had Ashe walled off, and then when you W'd Sona, like, she's super slow. Your W does, what, 40% slow? Yeah, just walk at her and hit her. A couple... You don't have to hit her a bunch, just a couple times. It's those
I know
little
another
things.
thing that I struggle with is like engaged supports. It's very clear when you fight because if they CC, you hit the guy.
Mhm.
Enchanters, I have a harder time understanding when I'm supposed to be fighting with them or not.
I'm glad you asked this, because I usually tell people, I forgot for whatever reason. Whenever you're playing with enchanters, it's your job to be the engage. So
Right.
the reason that is because engage supports obviously do the engaging themselves. But if you were to engage when you have an engage support, they're hitting you, your support engages, and it's like, well, that was useless because you already engaged. And then
Since
buff
the
it.
enchanters are usually either shielding or healing me,
right,
then I start the fight.
right, that's why it's so good. And then if they're hitting your Amelia like this, it's just free money. Like, you just hit them. This kiting back is fine,
Right.
like, it's good, but it's crazy how healthy you are, and like that you guys are like the same HP.
That was a positive trade for them, and we're the same HP.
Right, exactly, because like Amelia
Yeah.
was so crazy. Yeah, I wouldn't be afraid as you're playing. Kiting back a little bit is fine here, but you still have barrier. Like, just start autoing her. Look, oh my word. We're missing so many opportunities just auto. 1, 2. You autoed one time that whole time.
And she hit me 5.
Yeah. And now the opportunity, like, now there's never a kill threat because you didn't do the 300 or 400 damage that should have been done to her. So Gwen's coming in with 0 CC, like, oh, well, now I can't do anything.
Right.
So,
Okay.
yeah. Just anytime anybody comes in your range, you should be autoing them. The only time that you should just be running straight back is if you're like, if I turn around and auto, I'm going to die. But
Right.
that was never a situation there.
Yeah, that wasn't the situation there. That was just she was autoing me, and I was like, let me get out of the auto range instead of just fighting back.
That's fine. That's good. I'm wondering, is there a reason? I mean, I probably wouldn't go cleanse either because you have Amelio. But yeah, that's fine. Now that I think about it.
Is there a reason I wouldn't have gone cleanse?
Yeah.
That
wouldn't
is
have either.
literally the reason why. Because usually, if I'm in an Ashe lane, I go cleanse.
Yeah. I greet it sometimes against Ashe because I'm like, it's only useful in lane. And then once you get out of lane, more than likely unless you're somewhere you're not and you get picked with it. I hate taking cleanse. Okay. Where's your jungler? What are we doing here? Look at this map state.
Yeah.
Their jungler is literally here with smite. Unless she is the worst, unless her monitor is off, this is theirs. Or Zoe has a smite. Even then, this is a 4v3. Your Gwen is over here. If you just push this.
This is a situation where I think I recall this one. Because my Zoe was walking up, I felt like I should be walking up.
Yeah.
And I think I even typed in chat, like, if we want to contest it, ping it.
Yeah.
And instead I just kind of died for it.
And you have a retreat thing here, but you need to be making the calls. You need to be like, no, I'm pushing bot. This is a horrible decision. We're getting grubs. It's not like they're just getting this for free. You're getting grubs on the top side of the map. You push this, Ashe is gonna lose some of these minions. But now you're just gifting them a kill. And making
they get
it
a
so
kill,
that
they
this
get
isn't
Drake,
gonna
and they
crash.
get the wave.
Yeah, and you've just missed again another 2 waves.
Right.
So anytime you want to go do something, you need to think about like what do I stand to lose by making this oh, what a baller. By making this decision, right? Like if I go here, am I going to lose these 2 waves? Yes. And then what do I stand to gain? Well, probably not the Drake because my Gwen is top side. Always count the map. You don't have to think like, oh, Akshan top. If you just think 1 top, you just saw 1 red circle, 1 top. 2 bot, 3 missing. Okay, now 1 mid, 1 missing top. Okay, 2 mid, 2 bot. Now all we have to worry about is Akshan, and now we see him. So, kind of like that. Like, and then I'm just trying to show you my thinking process when I'm playing the game. I just saw Shyvana mid, so I know 2 mid, 1 bot, 2 bot. I know where everybody is on the map on their team. So I know that if we take a 2v2, it's pretty pure. Like, it's a pure 2v2.
It's going to be a 2v2, yeah.
So if I'm stronger at this point and I think I can win, I'm taking that fight. Now,
Right,
I
okay.
wouldn't take a fight as Jinx with... well, you guys are kind of even, but Ashe is definitely stronger at this point, just because we're Q. Okay. Every time I choose to fast forward, something interesting happens. Good. These are fantastic. If you'd been doing this the whole lane phase, I promise you're 3-0 at this point. I promise. So that's fine. But oh, the back click. The back click.
I have barrier still. The Milio still has full mana.
I think
so
you
I
use
don't
barrier
need to-
here.
Okay,
Use
yeah,
barrier, but like she's ignited, and you're still at 400 HP. Like just looking at this, you don't need to know the numbers. You just need to know, hey, she's low, and if you get a reset, Sona dies.
Right.
Oh my
instead I walk
goodness.
back.
Yeah, and she's clicking forward. She wants to die. It doesn't even matter that she had barrier. She knows she's dead. Yeah. Thankfully, like I said, thankfully she stepped into you for whatever reason.
Right.
But that window, she opened it up and kind of shoved you through it. Good. Good. I like this because counting the map, he's dead. We just killed there too. Shyvana's there. So just shove this and back. Don't take this plate. Yeah. Good. That was beautiful. Very safe. I'm good with that. And we even make it back in time for cannon. That was textbook decision making right there. That was perfect. Do that more.
Okay.
Like pushing the wave. You push the wave. You got turret damage. I don't remember if we got a plate or not.
We did get one plate.
Okay, we got one plate, and then we made it back for cannon wave. I would tell you the cannon wave timers, but I don't remember them exactly. I'm pretty sure it's 3:30.
It's
They like the
every
first
third
one's at
wave.
it's every third wave. But like if you look at the unless you're if you're counting, you're a much better player than I am. or you can keep your mental stack a lot better than I do. I just look at the timer, and I'm pretty sure the first one's at 3:30. It used to be 3, but now it's 3. No, hang on, that can't be right. Because I know it's like 5
They spawn
minutes.
Yeah. Okay.
Let me check. It should be 3:30 that it meets in the middle. Yeah, it is.
So
Yeah, this is
3:30
the first
in
one.
the middle, so then-
3:30 and then 5 minutes. So there will be another one here. Yep.
Mhm.
And then every minute and a half afterwards. So 6:30, 8, yada yada yada. Is that
Okay.
8? Yeah, 6:30, 8, 9:30, 11. Such odd numbers. I hate how they change it because it used to be
And then 14, it spawns. It turns to every other minute.
yes,
Or
yeah.
every other wave.
It used to be 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, and then every half in between there, and it was really easy to keep track of. Now it's way harder to keep track of, just because
Right.
of
The recalling all the way back at the turret.
I think that's fine.
I
I mean,
do that
Ashe has
just-
Hawkshot, and you don't know if they're gonna because you stayed long enough where like if they get back and they stop you, then you're screwed. So I'm fine with that. Sorry, I interrupted you. If you want to finish your thought.
No, that was.
Wow.
I didn't even see this guy TPing bot lane.
What
That's
is he
fully my
doing
bad.
here? No, I don't think that's your bad.
He
That's a
the
good
minion.
play on his part. It's hard to see that.
They have a ward in the bush that I don't see.
Also, she's AFK. What is she doing? What? What?
I've noticed that a lot in these games. Junglers don't stop their camps.
That's crazy. Yeah, because she could have gotten a double kill there, and I don't. We probably still got an Oxygen there. That's crazy. Okay. I think I would want. Okay, yeah, just go mid at this point. She's taking care of that. Just go mid. Good.
Red team's
Nope, I go bot lane. anyway.
Okay. It's fine because I was gonna say it's fine because Dragon's up, and that's like what people are gonna be fighting for right now. That's how Shyvana works. Just clear these minions. Take this tower. Okay, that's fine. I don't know if I'm so scared here. I understand, like, she has ult, but you do have a Gwen coming. So if she's wanting
And
to
my
fight...
Billy also has ult.
Yeah, exactly. If she's wanting to fight, I'm like, please do. Yes. Like, I don't
Right.
even have to bait it. But again, so many lost autos. You're you're kind of playing Jinx like she's a mage almost, because you're not auto.
Just playing around her cooldowns.
Her
rather
W,
than-
yeah. That's
Yeah.
so funny. And then yeah, so okay, good.
That's just me being bad at the champion.
That's all right. It happens. I want you to see it so that way you know. Like you play. What was the first game that we watched? Kaisa. You auto attack
Kai'Sa,
Grace on
yeah.
great on Kaisa. Just do the same thing with Jinx. Ooh, no back. Oh, you're looking for BF sword. That's why. Now you have
I'm
it.
just
Yeah.
looking for BF sword.
I'm like I know that that's the build path right now. Oh, go mid. That's fine. Just kind of sucks. You're on an island here. And beating Ashe in a 1v1 without cleanse is way harder now. Like, I get it, like Zoe's mid, but if you need to ping like, hey, me mid, I want to go mid. Because look, your support has two decisions to make. One is play with the team and go mid, exactly like he's doing and exactly like the Sona's doing, or come bot and help support you, and leaving this entire side weak. And he's picking the team over you, and supports will do that every single time.
Because that's the right play.
Wow, how did you kill him? Jeez. I don't know if I rocket here.
I shouldn't have been. That was me not swapping.
Wow. Wow. Oh, she kills me with ult.
That was I saw her bar and I was just like, I should get out.
Yeah. Well, that's the other thing about being bot too long is anybody that shows up, no matter if it's Akshan, if it's, well, maybe not Smolder, but Akshan
It's such a
or
long
Shyvana,
lane
yeah,
to
it's a
get
long
those.
lane and you're gonna die every time, or waste 5. Okay, good. We are mid now.
5 minutes later than I should be.
We're leaving this
The minion wave again? Yeah. I feel like
Yeah.
after the Kaisa game, if you watch more of my games, that's exactly what you'll see.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm backstepping too much, giving up too much space in
Yeah.
lane, and just
there,
getting auto.
there are times to backstep. I don't want to make it seem like that's a harsh rule. Here, take a look at. Let me see if I can show you this, and then we'll be done. I gotta go eat dinner. What time did we start?
6:30. It was right after,
Oh.
right around that I sent you the op.gg, so 6:20. So it's been about an hour.
So
Over.
I'm playing against the Jinx actually, and the one thing that I'm gonna do, which I have a really good support, that makes a huge difference. Obviously, we get a good trade. But look, even there, I'm not back-clicking because I'm like, I'm going to get as much damage off as I can. And I have 0 abilities. Jinx also does too. But just forward. Around the minions. Even an auto that, like, it was like, I took a lot of damage from that one. That one would have been like, okay, too much. But I want you to have that mindset where it's like, you want to get as much damage off as you can. Anybody that's in your range. And now we're just getting level 2. And because of this health advantage that Taric got on the Senna, we're going to take this and just control the lane. Or I'm hitting this first. Doesn't matter that he failed that. Again, moving forward, she wastes her barrier. And then look, as soon as I know that we're going to hit level 2, I'm saying all in, all in. And he knows it. Like, he's a good support. But every time, every lane, I'm like, level 2, let's all in. Even though they got it at the same time. And then just, again, moving forward. We didn't even get the kill.
But you made them use resources.
Made him use resources, but it's not even so much like that was looking back at it, I don't think that was the appropriate decision, like flashing. But I want you to have the mindset that you have to win lane if you're going to want to carry the game. And you don't have to carry every game that you play, but you want to get as good of a lead as you can muster.
And you only do that by going forward.
Right, by moving forward, capitalizing on your opponent's mistakes. And just moving forward, even though at this point it's a 2v1 because he's backed up. Well, actually, now that I look at this Taric's so good. Because he was autoing the minions to get his Q back up. That's insane. Alright, and then, so I just want to show you the mid game now. Awesome. Let's see. Okay. 14 minutes. I'm already out of lane because why did I get out of lane? think I die here too from trying to be too aggressive. But I felt super strong, and I wanted to to know. Yeah, here. I was like, I have red white. I'm going in. I should have ulted with red. And maybe that turns out different. Okay, now I'm going mid, and it doesn't matter. It's pre-14. That doesn't matter this season.
It's
But
you
Kale-
died,
yeah.
so you might as
Kale-
well.
yeah,
Your Kale is
exactly.
already down there.
Kale's already
Yeah.
bought. So we're gonna come here, and I already know like how I'm gonna want to play this. I go to this fight early since the minion wave was there and they were already fighting. But see, look, this fight's still going on. Like where they were killing that Senna, and we could chase down
Yeah.
Victor, but why do that? Like, why not just clear this wave? And then he sticks me here for forever. I'd actually screw myself a bunch. I don't want to show you all the wrong things. I'm not saying that just because I want to make myself look good. I'm trying to show you things that
I know. I
Alright.
understand.
Yeah,
I understand what you're saying.
Okay, look at this. Even here, I'm like, I saw Jinx back, and when we see Volibear, I'm trying to position well because I don't want to get pincered, but I'm like, I ping, hey, let's all in on these guys. Like, they should die, and we kill.
Yeah, he
Senna
just walks
because
up
of
and
it,
presses
right.
E and then just walks away anyway.
And then we're literally all game, you just push mid. Like, this fight's going on here. I even looked at it and I remember thinking I could go there, or I could just take this turret. And then I wanted to take this too. But then they showed up. Okay. Should have pushed this. But then just right back mid. Even though these guys are here taking this tower, I'm applying pressure here. And, like, you guys show up to me. I'll press that. So, just the idea, like, and again, this is against Diamond players, so it's not, like, my best gameplay ever, because I'm playing against people that are also, like, on my level, kind of a thing.
Yeah.
But at the end of last season, I played a bunch of flex games where it's like you're playing against people that are 2 divisions below you.
Yeah.
And so it's like really easy to show examples for that. Here it's a little bit harder. But just the idea, like, you need to go mid, you need to push that out, and then go to some of these fights. Even that
Okay.
one that we just
And
saw there.
really only go for the fights that are like. Only go for the fights that are so close.
Right. Well, you want to
that
you
way
want to
you're
make
not-
sure that you're picking fights that are good for you. Like, you don't want to show up to fights, especially when you're ahead, and be like, "Well, this is a coin flip whether I live or not."
Right, like the 2 Kaisa ults that I did bot lane.
Yeah.
Those sorts of ones. Yeah. It's like I think I wrote down it was what do I lose by making this decision? What do I gain by making it? So what do I gain? If I stay at the turret, I take a turret, but I can possibly die and lose more minions and
Mhm.
shutdowns, whatever, everything by going and taking weird fights on side lanes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay.
just try and push those mid waves more, and then go to those fights, and I will do the same. And you'll climb fine. Like, your mechanics look good as well on Kaisa. Your Jinx, you just need to auto more.
Right.
Use that attack speed, use that lethal tempo. But your Kaisa looks really good. Keep playing her. I'm pretty sure Kaisa's win rate's pretty good right now as far as
Kaisa feels like she's in a weird spot.
well, she's got actually her win rate's 49%. Jinx's
Yeah.
win rate's high, 53.
That's one of the reasons why I picked her that game, and then I'm just
Jinx
not
is
good.
usually good in almost every meta. Oh,
Yeah.
Zaya's always a hard one. I feel like
Um,
Zaya, like, usually is dog water, although her win rate says otherwise.
Yeah, a buddy of mine, it was a challenger player who mained ADC. I was talking to him kind of about some just basic stuff about climbing, and he gave me the suggestion that most people do, which is just pick 3 champions and focus on getting good at those.
I agree.
Um, I thought about picking Zaya as one of them, and the more games I play with her, it's just like I don't know. It feels hard.
Zaya is tough, but Zaya is also one of those picks where it's like you can pretty much pick it anytime because of her alt and how she plays.
Right. She's a very safe pick.
Yeah. It's like
Yeah.
any matchup, you're really not too afraid. She's just
Yeah.
hard to get damage output because she's not long range. Like she's pretty short range compared to most
Yeah.
ADCs.
The game that I played her was, I think, my first placement, and it season was out for like 5 hours, and I think the enemy first picked Lucian, and at the time Zaya was listed as a counter to Lucian, so I was like, I'll give it a shot, and now it's the other way around.
Yeah, Lucian is, from what I've seen, busted right now. If you're a Lucian player,
Lucian's
pick him.
Yeah, Lucian's pretty gross. I haven't learned Lucian. I've been wanting to for like 2 years, and I just can't.
Yeah, he's fun.
I say can't. I haven't brought myself to pick the champion and lock him in to learn him.
For the first several years that I played ADC, I didn't pick Lucian because I was like, I just don't want to put the effort in.
Yeah.
But yeah,
But
okay. So,
most-
I mean, like we saw in our like the VODs, push your lanes, and you're gonna win way more games by doing that than if not, because your laning is fine. Like the things that I saw as far as like your mechanics, like with Kai'Sa, you're doing fine. Like your decision making seems to be pretty good too, as far as like when you're in the fights and where you should be, like the alts that you had. Some unfortunate with that rel. That was crazy. But like you had the right idea, and I didn't see anything that I was like, oh wow, no, this is gonna stop you from climbing. It's just that you need to use your lane or use your lead and affect more of the map. So stop getting stuck in bot lane at 18, 19 minutes and go mid at ideally by 15 minutes, but for sure no later than like 16:30.
I wrote that down in the notes as well. Be mid by 15.
Yeah. And then and hopefully you've taken tower, but if not, it's okay. Like because of how plates work now, it's like not as big of a deal. Because towers stay
because
pretty
plates are there
tanky.
all the time.
Right, yeah, exactly. So and then once you do that, like push mid, go to Herald. Push mid, go to Drake, and you're gonna do fine. So
Okay. Thanks, man.
yeah, no problem. Any other questions?
No. I think you told me a lot of stuff that I kind of suspected, but I think I just needed people to tell me. Like
no,
you saying it almost makes me mad. Me walking backwards. It's like I think I need people to tell me that. So
that happened. I mean, that's happened for me in coaching sessions too, where it's like I've listened to someone and I'm like, everything that you're saying, I know, I just haven't applied it. So just go apply it, just do it. You know what to do, and you'll do great.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man.
Absolutely. Let me know how your games go, and if you want to talk about anything else or need any more help, I'm happy.
I absolutely will go to if there's a game where I'm just kind of like I think I messed up here or something like that. Then
sure.
yeah, I'll definitely hit you back up. Thank you.